Although I acknowledge that bounty hunting is a complicated profession, this being the case, proof of termination is also acceptable for a lower fee.
It's Sunday Morning on CBS, and here again is Jane Pauley.
For the past 6 decades, whether he's directing, writing, or acting, the award-winning filmmaker Werner Herzog has been a most singular voice in the movies. This morning, he's using that voice in conversation with our Ben Mankiewicz.
Werner, did you turn your cell phone off?
I do not have a cell phone. I don't have to turn off anything. I just want to live and have a real conversation with a real person.
Writer-director Werner Herzog got his wish, an authentic not long ago at his home in the Hollywood Hills. There got to be only a handful of countries you haven't been to.
Well, there are some places where I dream to go, but I can't see everything, so it doesn't make me nervous.
Herzog is a legitimate filmmaking visionary in Hollywood and around the world. He's directed more than 20 feature films and better than 30 documentaries.
If I abandon this project, I would be a man without dreams, and I don't want to live like that.
From a journey to the heart of darkness in the Amazon to a life among grizzlies in the Arctic.
Hi. Oh, hi there.
He's put it all into a memoir with a title that's vintage Werner. Every man for himself and God against all made it Werner Herzog.
Well, in a way, the title is, you see, a title has to somehow jump at you. When you walk by at some books and you see this, you stop, man, what is this?
What it is the story of a filmmaker unlike any other.
Yes, I have experienced a lot. As if I had lived 10 times over already.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of the memoirs, that it's so condensed. When you read it, you will not be bored.
Born in Munich, Germany during World War II, Herzog started making films as a teen. He was drawn to characters with impossible dreams.
Ich bin der Zorn Gottes.
You see it in his 1982 film Fitzcarraldo, starring a longtime collaborator, Klaus Kinski. The Fitzcarraldo character wants to build an opera in the middle of the Amazon rainforest. To do it, he needs to haul a steamship up, then down a mountain.
20th Century Fox was interested to finance and produce a film, but they wanted to produce it with a small plastic replica of a ship over in a jungle, a good jungle. And they thought we should do it in the Botanic Garden in San Diego. And I said, no, it has to be really shot in a big jungle and big rivers and everything.
Without the benefit of CGI, Herzog found his big jungle, his big river. He made the astonishing decision to pull a real 320-ton riverboat over a real mountain to the Amazon River on the other side. It sounds to me like there were moments in Fitzcarraldo where maybe for the first time, maybe for the only time, that you at least feared that maybe the crew stopped believing in you. Is that true?
It is true there were moments where it was very precarious and only my fire within somehow carried us. The strength of my vision carried everyone along, even though many of them did not believe I could move the ship over the mountain.
It works!
The finished film made believers out of the crew and the critics. Herzog won Best Director at Cannes, though Fitzcarraldo was nearly a very different movie.
We need opera here, don't you want music in your soul?
Jason Robards originally led the cast, with Mick Jagger as his assistant.
I am determined to prove a villain and hate the idle pleasures of these days.
Then, with nearly half the movie shot, Robards got sick, had to be evacuated back to the U.S. The delay cost them Jagger, too. The Rolling Stones were going on tour. So Herzog hired Kinski.
And if Kinski hadn't done it, I would have done it.
You would have done it. You would have played it.
I would have done it. Because the main task, moving a ship over the mountain was not cinema anymore. It was the task that I had to deliver. I had to do it. And I was struggling. I wouldn't have been half as good as Kinski and not half as good as Jason Robards or Mick Jagger.
So,
thanks God, on my knees, that I didn't have to play it. I'd shoot these fingers off before the frostbite could turn to gangrene.
that's not to say Herzog isn't a good actor.
These I gave up to avoid working in the sulfur mine.
He's born to play bad.
That is how I survived when so many others did not.
You've played the villain often. When you act.
Well, I was dragged into acting, but I enjoy it tremendously, and I do it well. I know I do it well, but only for very specific parts. And I can deliver. But I swear to God, it's a performance.
His greatest performance, though, is a love story, his own. Werner Herzog is a hopeless romantic. He fell for photographer Elena Pisesk in the late 90s. To seal the deal, he sold everything he owned and flew from Germany to the U.S. with nothing but a toothbrush in his pocket and passion in his heart.
It's only me. It's me. Only me, the man, the person. And that's it. So I have nothing to offer. Only me, myself. And I'm in America and I'm in Los Angeles because I fell in love very deeply and I've been very lucky. I'm not here because of Hollywood. I'm here because I'm in love.
It's your third marriage, and you've been 25 years now?
I'm together 28 years. I'm a very lucky bastard.
It's been 63 years since his first film, and Werner Herzog is still at it. There is more to come from you.
Yes, there's more to come, and I'm working on 2 feature films.
You're not saturated.
Well, who knows? Ultimately, you have to carry me out from a set feet first. That's what hopefully is going to happen.